I'm giving you a minute to unmute the video. You have to press the little speaker thing. The speaker thing, right? Get the little extra in your speaker. Because otherwise you'll miss all of this really good, important stuff at the beginning of the video. And we don't want that. No. This is all perfectly wonderful content that you have to hear. Anyway, now that you've unmuted the speaker, like maybe you're watching this video for the second time through, in which case you can skip all of this. And you realize that all of this content at the beginning is nothing but garbage. But if you're watching it for the first time, you're just now discovering that garbage. Right, it's time to play a song. That's a song by the Doobie Brothers. I don't know what it's called. I can't remember. But it doesn't matter, and I'll tell you why. Sometimes I'll go dig up a song that I haven't heard in a long, long time, years and years and years, maybe even decades, and I'll be disappointed when I hear it because it's terrible. And I don't remember it as terrible. I remember it as being great. And I've forgotten that it wasn't great for reasons that psychologists can explain. We idealize certain memories and make them different. We editorialize them, and they no longer resemble what's really true. And sometimes this will happen when I say to somebody else, oh, I have this great song that you have to hear. Hang on, let me dig it up on YouTube. This'll be great. And then I go and dig it up on YouTube, and I play it in front of this other person, and it's awful. And I don't remember it as being awful, but there it is. It's playing. I'm hearing the original version, and it doesn't sound like the version that's in my head at all. Nope. The version that's in my head sounds great. And then two of us are disappointed. And the other person thinks I'm an idiot for wasting their time with this awful song. But this song by the Doobie Brothers... I'm probably even playing the guitar part wrong. I'm probably remembering it incorrectly because, well, I do that sometimes. And I've had this experience many, many times before. Dig up an old song and it sounds awful. So I prefer to just go along remembering it in my new editorialized version, and I don't want to know what it's called. I don't want to know what it sounds like. I've got it sorted out right here in my rewritten manner. Now, some of us write songs and record them. And, well, look, here's a picture of me from a band that I used to have. We recorded a lot of songs, and every once in a while I'll go back and dig up one of those, and I'm pleasantly surprised because it holds up pretty good. Most of the time. Always critical of the guitar parts, but, you know, most of the time they're pretty good. Now, the reason for that is when we all learn how to play our instrument, we all hit a plateau pretty early on. Usually about a year and a half, maybe 2 years in, we achieve a level of skill that's about 90% or so of however good we're ever going to be in life on our chosen instrument. And if a lot of time goes by, we don't think that's true anymore. We think, oh, the way I am right now, the way I can play the guitar right now, is a result of a gradual and linear path from when I was a beginner all the way up to the present day. That's not true at all, but that's what we imagine, because that seems to be the sensible way that things should progress. We should gradually get better over time. It's just not so. This thing right here, this little lick right here, which I can't even do clean right now. I used to be able to do that effortlessly because I was playing it all the time. It was part of a song by this band right here. And now I have to kind of warm up a little bit and carefully think about it. See, I can't even do it anymore. Look, I'll prove that this is me. I know it doesn't look like me now, but look, here's the hat. Here's the story behind the hat. I made this hat. Well, I didn't make the hat, but I did the sparkly X on there because I made this hat and this band right about the time the Malcolm X movie came out. I'm talking about the Spike Lee Malcolm X movie. You can go look up how long ago that was if you feel like it, but I thought it would be really clever if I had a cowboy hat with a Malcolm X on it in rhinestones. And then we had band t-shirts made, and I was the model for the rhinestone cowboy hat t-shirt. The Malcolm X cowboy hat was then superseded by the FUBU cowboy hat. Google FUBU, and you'll remember how funny this is supposed to be. And eventually, that was supplanted by the ETW hat. And nowadays I wear a cow print hat that I don't have right here handy. But what I'm saying is, this song by the Doobie Brothers is probably not as good as I remember it. But that's okay. I remember it this way now. Woo!